Hey, what's up you guys? It's Eliza Cause. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do creepy Victorian ghost makeup like I have on here. So you want to start with clean skin. The first thing I'm going to do is apply primer. I'm using Makeup Forever Step 1. You don't really need that much, just about a pea-size amount like I have here. And I just dab it on all over and use my fingers to smooth it out, and it just gives you a nice base for everything else that you're going to be doing. Next, I'm moving on to foundation. I'm using Sephora brand liquid foundation. I just use my fingers to apply it, and then to smoothen it out, I use a large fluffy brush, which just gives it a nice even texture. To make my skin a little bit paler, I'm using the Wolf brand face paints, just the white one, and they're water activated, so I just dampen the sponge and use that to apply it. I'm applying it all over and then smoothing it out. You don't really need that much because you don't want your skin to be white, just a little bit more ashy like I have here. And then lastly, I'm just setting everything using Makeup Forever HD Finish Powder. You just apply it with a large fluffy brush and it helps everything stay in place. Because this look is so focused on the eyes, I'm using a primer. I'm using Urban Decay's Primer Potion. I'm applying it to my upper and lower lids, and this is really important because it'll really help shadows stick, colors pop, and it just makes the whole eye area look a lot more defined. Now for the fun part, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked palette in Smoky. I'm taking the color Password and using the larger end of the brush to apply the color all over my eyes. I'm applying it to my upper and lower lids, and you don't really have to be too careful here because you're supposed to be dead, so it definitely does not have to look perfect, and you're also going to be touching it up later and using some other colors, so just kind of have fun with this part. Now I'm using the small end of the brush and the color Smolder in the same palette, and I'm just going to be applying that very close to my lid line on my upper and lower lids. This is just to give me a more sunken look and just kind of highlight my eyes a little bit more. So here I decided that my eyes were a little bit too tighty, so I'm just using the larger end of the brush to kind of drag the color down, make them a little bit more sunken and more messy looking. So here I'm using the color Dagger and the large end of the fluffy brush to accentuate my cheekbones. I'm just kind of drawing on a curved shape here. It doesn't have to be too perfect, and then I blend it out with the large fluffy brush. And this just makes your cheeks look really sunken and hollow, like you've been rotting in a coffin for quite some time. So I'm taking the same color and going over my jawline. I'm making a slight cleft in my chin and just kind of going over any areas that should look sunken, so like my temples. And then I'm blending everything with a large fluffy brush, and this is just going to make your whole face look a lot more angular and more defined. I may be a corpse, but that doesn't mean I can't have nice eyelashes, so I'm just applying a little bit of mascara. Then to fit with the Victorian theme, I'm just going to darken my eyebrows a little bit. I'm just using a basic brown pencil to define them and make them a little bit more bold. So this is where it gets fun and artsy. You're going to be using the color Dagger and a teeny little eyeliner brush and just drawing on some veins underneath your eyes. I just tried to make really random squiggly lines, kind of let them branch a little bit. I did it under both eyes, and it just makes your skin look thin and translucent and just really creepy and corpsey. Last but not least, I'm using the color Black Market and just my pinky to apply some black shadow to my lips, and you want this to look super messy and uneven. I almost forgot my cameo necklace. Oops. Now I am not very good at doing hair, so I just kind of tried to make it look messy. I kind of put it up in a sloppy bun, left some pieces hanging down. just to make it look a little more haphazard. And my hair is kind of short, so I used some clips to pin up those little endy bits. And there you have it. This is the final look, the Victorian ghost. So that is all I have for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you hated this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you next time, my little ghosties. Till then, cheers. Shh.